Why hello everyone, welcome back to Spookies of Endless Mode. Everybody in the comments below suggests me to start over fresh and just go to 500 per episode. So as I mean to please y'all all, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and I hope y'all all have a lovely time. Also, there'll be some ASMR in this video, I'm sure of it. I got dinner. And I was very busy today, so I was like, you know what, might as well record and do a nice little ASMR. Here goes the first bite. It doesn't give a good crunch, but I'm telling you right now, this chicken, it tastes so good. I'm eating those chicken nuggets, and my pizza, you know, my pizza is like still hot, and you know, you the first one? That tough guy? Okay. Well, you really don't bother me, so let's continue on. That's all you have to deal with him. Then he goes away. What is simple? Alrighty. So far we're doing good. Nothing to give commentary to yet. We're just exploring this endless abyss. So let's just continue on. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that Days Gone video. I know I absolutely did. Quite an interesting zombie apocalypse thing with those little midget popping out of the clouds. It's quite mysterious, to be honest with you, and quite cool. So I was at the store today to get some food and stuff, and inside the store, like, everyone was separated from each other. Like, outside it said to stay away from 6 meters from people, and everybody outside was like in a line to come in. They allowed only like 3 people at a time to go inside the store, which I find is very small, of course. Also, they don't want something like people only could get the limit of bread they could get is like 2 every time. But I thought about it. Is that really does that really work though? I mean, of course, one person could go in there or get the 2 breads. Then the other person that's in the same family of them could go in there and get the same bread. That's why I'm like, does that truly work? I really don't think it really does work like that. I mean, if people could do that, then I don't think it's really going to be worth it. And the people that actually is doing the legit, you know, only grabbing 2 breads. And props to them, man. I mean, the times like this. I mean, you don't want to be greedy when it comes to food and stuff. I know you're trying to take care of yourself, but there's other people that probably needs that. Let's see what else was unlimited. I think, wipes, baby wipes and stuff like that is limited for 2 people as well. A lot of the stuff was limited, like legit. But the good thing is, in front of the store, they have like a hand sanitizer thing that you could use. And I legit only saw like 1 person use that. And it was me. My cat is trying to steal my food away. I'm about to knock her out so she could sleep for years. I'm just joking. Like my cat, she likes to eat my food, and even though she has her own food, but she likes to eat her food all the way through and then comes to me to eat mine. Vicious animal, I swear. Normally what I like to do, my pizza is super hot at the moment, so I like to leave it there till it could become cold. I like cold pizza. That's one thing me and Thomas love completely, is cold pizza. I know it's odd and all, but we like it like that. Another thing that we both like is pineapple pizza, which I find quite cool. My honey, I miss him so much. Like legit, I'm really you know, I'm glad that I met someone like him. He truly is amazing. Like legit, he is amazing. I couldn't ask for anyone else. My love that I have for him is like unreal. And that's coming from someone who never really loved anyone before. He was like the very first person I ever loved. And I stuck with him forever, man. Which I'm glad. He even like seriously supported me through a lot, man. Not only that, you know, there was an event going on in Fortnite. Well, not an event, a battle pass. I've been trying to level up to 100, and he's been giving me all the time that I need to do that. Of course, he joins me once in a while, but I understand that he doesn't like it, so I let him play other stuff. We still, you know, be with each other and talk to each other, but I don't want him to be bored, yo. And plus, I'm almost there to 100. Now that they added Midas quests in there, well, missions in there, I should be able to get 100 today, which is quite awesome. The reason why I'm talking about all of this is because nobody, you know, no characters that can make voices are coming out. That's why. Video game room, of course, of course. But yeah, that's one thing you always want to do. When you find someone that you truly connect with, when you truly have a lot of love for, definitely stay with that person no matter what. Because in the end, what if you leave them and then find someone who treats you like crap and all that? That's why I know, of course, some circumstances make you, but if they truly support you and be there for you, then you always want to stay with that one person. The reason why I skipped that last message, well, that last note, is because we read it already. We read almost all of them except the newer ones that we're going to get to eventually. Again. We just have to wait for a little bit till it will open. There we go. So far we're doing awesome progress. I really do appreciate y'all, you know, all y'all lovely comments that y'all left. I do appreciate that a lot. I'm only trying to, I want to go up to a 10,000 no matter what, but also listening to y'all at the same time too. So y'all can know that I am there for y'all and I want to listen to all your comments that y'all leave me. And do not forget, tomorrow is 400 days of The Walking Dead. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, that 400 days, I can't wait to see how that's gonna go for tomorrow. For The Walking Dead, of course. I will have Shell play with Thomas so he could see it while I record, but unfortunately that game is unable to be shown. But me and him will watch it later. so you can see what he missed. Oh, we're unlocking Jello Man.
Holy shit, it's been a minute, Mr. Jack. I saw that I was over there transforming into an onion and overcooked my boy. What happened?
Oh yeah, forgot about that. You was very good in Overcooked, my dude. I'm surprised that you got so many onion pieces on you.
Well, you know, I was in Foul Play. I was in Spookies. I was in Overcooked now. I think I was in another game, I forgot. But I usually make a lot of money out of this, Mr. Jack. You know, me and Mr. Shrimp. He's still making those bucks. I heard that Mr. Shrimp made an appearance in Cat Quest. Is that true, Mr. Jack?
Oh, it is actually. He was there for a short minute of time, my dude. He was there for a short minute. He was there.
Well, next time you see him, you tell him I say hello, Mr. Shrimp.
Yeah, I will do it, my dude. So how have you been, my boy? What have you been up to?
Well, I don't know. I've been contemplating what other game I should go in. But then again, these motherfuckers took me away from you, so I can't even tell you that.
Oh, oh, you no longer here? Oh, you're not. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. We was having such a great conversation too. Almost to this lovely silence that I love so very much. Okay. Now to just carry on our way. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you were gone. I heard that some people already got their checks that, you know, the government sent out for 1,200. I personally am waiting for a card because I'm gonna send mine to PayPal if they put it for me. There we go. If they do, you know, give me that, I'm gonna get a lot of other games. A lot of games that I haven't not. So I could record for y'all. And of course I'm gonna pay for some bills too. Actually, I'm gonna do that first before I get anything else. It's good to pay your bills before you want to buy anything else for yourself. That's why I normally like paying all the bills, and then afterwards, whatever is remaining goes to, you know, fun time. And I do hope y'all all enjoying that check as well. I'm glad that they did something like that because I'm pretty sure most of y'all need it. And I'm glad that this is working out for all of y'all. And those of you that haven't received it, just don't give up. I'm pretty sure they're making everything in the process. Because imagine, they're sending a lot of those checks to a whole bunch of people. So it's going to take quite a minute to go to every single person. So just hold out a little longer and never give up. Never lose hope no matter what. That's one thing that I always recommend on my channel. Never lose hope or anything like that. Because once you lose hope, you're truly lost. And you don't want to be truly lost. You want to always have hope no matter what. Here we go. Hey, I always like to give y'all, you know, a lot of advice and stuff. Y'all could take it or don't. It's up to y'all. I just want to show you that there's a brighter side in things. Not always screw me. My dude, what do you want from me? Okay, I knocked you out like 5 seconds ago. Go back to where you belong. Watch, he's gonna come back in the next one. Give it a second. Here he comes. No? Okay. This long hallway thingy. Don't like. Don't like. To be fair, we should be able to jump across. But unfortunately we can't. I told you they was gonna come back. And here he is, Mr. Toughman. He's ready to embark our journey together. 5 seconds. And give it a second, because I'm pretty sure after a couple of rooms he's gonna be back as well. My dude, what do you want from me? Listen, you could stay with me. Go ahead, stay with me. Because you've been coming at me non-stop. Might as well. There's nothing wrong with this guy wanting to chill with me. You keep me company. Do you have a voice? Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. But I appreciate you talking to me for 5 seconds. Onwards we go, guys. Onwards we go. Let me get a slice of pizza since it's cold in here. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Not gonna lie, quite tasty. Oh yeah, I never explained what kind of pizza I'm eating. I'm eating like a McLover pizza, you know, with a whole bunch of meat and stuff. And they have barbecue sauce on them. Gives that little Swedish taste-ish thingish. That's a game that I'm quite interested in. If y'all look up a game called Lifeline, quite an interesting game that I would love to record for y'all. I didn't even notice when he hit me. He's coming out quite a lot. The Jello Man haven't even came out yet. Which is kind of a shame, to be honest with you. house quiet. Not even sound, not even whispers to be heard. I guess let me tell y'all a story. No, wait, it's my personal stories. So a long time ago when I was little, there was this... I used to live in the basement with my family and stuff. Well, not in the basement. I used to have a house with a basement under it. And when my parents left one day, I heard somebody walking in the house, so I went downstairs in the basement. And then I hid myself in some covers. And then I heard somebody going down the steps in the basement. And then when I took my covers off, there wasn't no one there. I remember running outside and just staying outside until they come home. They checked the whole house and nobody was there at all. There we go. Much better. I need to be careful with that. This smacked me a couple of times. Let me see another story I could give y'all. I was playing outside in my old house when I was a kid as well. And I felt like somebody was watching me. So when I look up on my house. On the attic window, I saw a person right there. It was like this old man looking down on me. I still remember that face too. It was all pale and white. And he looked straight down to me. I remember being frozen there, just looking at him while he looked at me. Which is quite creepy. Another stuff that happened, well, not to me, but story-wise. There was this little boy who he goes to school and he always walked the same walk that he normally do. But one day he took a different side of the walk. There was these 4 crossroads every single time he moved forward. Every single time he moved forward, he saw the same guy with an umbrella and a hat. One of those people from back in the day. When he went to the other crossroad, he saw him again. But the guy was normal. He was just walking forward. Not looking at the boy, not acknowledging him at all. The more that the boy crossed the crossroads over and over again, the guy, he saw him over and over again as well. In the last stop, he saw the guy again. But this time when the guy was walking forward, he looked straight at the boy and looked at him. The boy closed his eyes completely, so that guy could disappear completely. And when he opened them again, the guy was completely gone. He even looked behind him and everything, but nothing was there. Another one is, there was a boy who loved his mother so very much. One day, the mother found out that the father was cheating on him. Knowing this, the father got mad with the accusation and the excuses and all that. So he beat on the woman over and over again. The little boy came down the steps, but the father was acting normal, like nothing ever happened, while the mother was bleeding dead in the floor. Under the seat. Well, in front of the seat. So the little boy couldn't see him. Days passed. The little boy went to school like normal. The father started to wonder, like, why he hasn't mentioned anything about the mother yet. Even more days passed, and the same wonder was killing him now. He wanted to know why he doesn't mention his mother at all. One day he couldn't take it anymore. He told the boy, "Aren't you lonely about your mother?" The boy looked at him so strangely. He was sitting in the floor, the little boy, looking at his dad in the couch. The little boy say, "But Daddy, Mommy been standing right behind you all this time." The father got super scared and looked behind him, and there he saw his wife looking straight at him with red eyes, grinning a so grin that I almost cracked a smile. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that story. So let me see if I have any more stories for y'all. One time when I was sleeping in my room, I opened my eyes and I looked up in the ceiling and I saw a face looking straight down at me. And another time, I was taking a shower. I take a shower with hot water. When I came out of the shower, the mirror of the shower, it had a drawing of a face. That's pretty much it with that one. This other time, me and my parents was coming home one day, and my mother was like talking to my dad like, "Do you see that person in our window?" There was a guy, well not a mask, a hat in the window. And he was staring straight at us. My mother was freaking out like, "Who the hell is that?" When we went inside the house, we all saw the same guy. When we went inside the house, nobody was in there. A lot of creepy shit, yeah? I'm trying to think and see if there's any more. Now I know what y'all thinking. I wasn't high. Let's see. So one day, when I was downstairs in the kitchen at night, I took a random picture for the hell of it, just to see if I could see anything. And I saw this woman standing in the stairway of going upstairs basically, of my house. I saw this woman standing there. You could barely see it, but you could see her at the same time. She was wearing a dress. It looked like she had horns too. And her eyes was like, I don't know, cricket or something like that. We're not gonna go. I have my sword, thank you. Be gone, foul creatures. Back, back. Back, I say. Okay, let's go with creepy stuff that happened to me in video games now. Let's start with Skyrim. No, let's go back with older ones. We'll go with Skyrim too. But let's go with Oblivion. In Oblivion, I had a heart attack, legit, scale. In Oblivion, Shivers Islands is a DLC place, beautiful. There's these giant insect things that is there. I was fighting one, and I was low on health and stuff. So I ran into a house and got inside there basically. Thinking that it won't come inside the house, you know? So I put my controller to rest right there, like, well, I didn't drop my controller. I put my controller down for a second, like, what a relief, that's over with. When I heard this loud screeching noise and there was that bug thing, I freaked out so much that I flew my controller somewhere. And then when I look up, he attacked me and I basically died, to be honest with you. I was freaking out. It's like super creepy, that thing, man. The way it looks is super fuck up. That's why I was so worried about that happening. Second thing is, well, the second thing is in Skyrim. The most creepiest shit that ever happened to me, because I never knew that happened, was the mannequins coming to life. I saw the mannequins coming to life the first time ever, and I freaked the fuck out, because I was like, what? What the hell is going on here, you know? And then when I saw it moving left and right, he didn't bother me though for some reason. I tried attacking the mannequin too, like, nope, get out of here. But he didn't die at all. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that was legit the disturbing ass crap I have ever saw in Skyrim, because mannequins are so eerie. So weird. Yeah, that was in Skyrim. Yeah. To be fair, I think those are the only creepy thing that ever happened to me. This one is not creepy, but it is disturbing. Me and my family went into a theater once. The same theater, there was a report in there after we was left. There was a guy infecting people with AIDS with a needle in there. True story, legit. He was infecting them in there while people noticing. And we was in there a couple of minutes after that. When we left, my mother was like, what the fuck? I was like, you know, I agree. This guy's gonna be a pain, isn't he? Let's see, what else is there I could say? I'm trying to think more stuff about me that I could tell y'all, so y'all could, you know, get to know me more, basically. go.
Why do you run, child?
Damn, you could huff and puff, huh?
Submission is inevitable.
Why are you showing your bones to me?
Join us.
Listen, I don't want to join you, man.
Your flesh will sustain.
Let's see, let's go with favorite color wise. As most of y'all know, my favorite color is black and red. The reason why I like black and red is black is for darkness, which I like the darkness completely. Everything that is dark, every color that is dark and all that. Red is because of blood. I absolutely enjoy blood and how it looks and how it feels, especially how it tastes. But other than that, pretty much it. Let's see, my favorite food is Chinese food. I have to admit, Chinese food is the best. I absolutely enjoy a lot of Chinese food. But recent, situations and things like that happen in Guyana, which is sad. I cry because of that. I cry legit. I tell Thomas to give me some of the almond chicken, but he can't even do that. He can't send it over here because by the time he sends it over here, it's going to be fucking rotten. It hurts, but it's true. We're doing excellent so far, guys. Let's see. Let's go with love-wise then now. The very first person I have ever truly loved, it will have to be Thomas, legit. He's the very, very first person I have ever loved in my whole life. There were some people that liked me and stuff, but it was never there for me at all. I didn't really care for it either. They wanted me just for wanting me, basically. But when I met Thomas, like, my heart woke up. The moment that I met him, I felt like I needed this person in my life forever. And then, the more I talked to him, the more I know about him, I knew that I could not leave his side out, and I wanted to stay by his side non-stop. And I'm glad that it's him that I fell in love with, because when you find someone that you truly care about, you never want to give them out. You want to always be there, support them no matter what, and always be there on their time of need. That's why I find him quite wonderful. I will never abandon him now. That goes my love. Well, that was my love life, basically. Let's see. Let's go with funniest moment of my life. My most funniest moment of my life, it will have to be, it was one of my birthdays. I always have terrible birthdays, unfortunately. My birthdays are always bad. That's just to be expected. One of my birthdays, my mother bought me a cake, and my dad, of course. When we tried to cut the cake didn't want to cut, and I was like, huh. My dad was like, it's probably an ice cream cake. And then we tried cutting it more harder. And you know what came out, guys? It was a foam. It was one of those fake pieces of cake. You know, those fake cakes that they displayed. And unfortunately, when we tried to return it, they say there's nothing we could do. But you sold me a phone cake and you can't give me another cake? And they say, well, yeah, we could do that, but we can't give you your money back. I'm like, yeah, that's what we want. We want the cake. It's my son's birthday. What do you expect? Of course, my mother cussed them out after they say no. The first time. And then the manager came in and explained that, yeah, you could get another cake. Ah, spices for it. It sucks my life. Suck it. Let's see, what else? Most embarrassing moment in my life. Let's go with that. The most embarrassing moment of my life is when I was in school. Basically, I accidentally overflowed the toilet, if you get what I mean. And I went in my seat like everything was normal when I saw the water was coming out of the door. When the teacher went in there, everything flew in her face, basically. Nobody never told her who did it, but if you're watching this, it wasn't me. Let's go with excitement now. The most exciting part I have ever had, it was when I went to this place called Derny Park. It's a place that you pay first when you enter and all the rides are free afterwards, which I find quite interesting. It was this giant ride, it's called an octopus ride. It's like these giant hands of octopuses going everywhere around. I was like, whoa, this I have to try. And then when I tried, it was flying everywhere, man. It was so freaking awesome, and I couldn't even control my excitement from that. Because it was so cool, that was unreal. Hey, you know what? You're gonna get smacked twice, bitch. I'm here trying to talk to my people. Fuck right off. But yeah, then there was this ride that goes all the way up and then all the way down super fast. But this ride was like super huge though. It was going to the clouds. That's how big it was. And then when it goes all the way down, you could feel all that excitement jumping out of you. Which I find really cool. Let's see, what other ride I tried? For the hell of it, I went inside those rides. Sorry. I went inside those rides, you know, that had the teacups. I was right there chilling. I need to drink some water. All that talking was driving me crazy. I also went in a ride where you go inside and it's like a spaceship thing, you know? And then you spin around over and over again like it's super fast. It spins you everywhere around. And you can't even move your body how fast it's going. That's how crazy it was. I found it absolutely thrilling. Like, it was amazing, man. I normally don't go and rides as often. That's a shame, though. But normally when I go to rides and stuff, I have to admit, it is fun as hell. I would definitely love to go on rides with Thomas, but since he wore glasses, I'm gonna be afraid about that, so I'm gonna hold his glasses and hold him. Just in case. Let's see here, what else? Y'all probably noticed my fan art that I have on my YouTube and on the cover of it. The cover, it was from a woman that used to watch me on Twitch, but I stopped Twitching a long time ago due to some fucking assholes who were in it. Well, not the viewers, but there was one in particularly that was being annoying over and over again. And it was interfering with me and Thomas, and I didn't like it. Y'all must know him as well, most of y'all. But I'm still dealing with kind of sort of, but as long as I have Thomas and he has me, it doesn't really matter. But this woman, she made me that fan art. She actually made me a couple of ones, which I so appreciate. The one on the cover of my YouTube, well, on the picture, the profile picture, that one comes from my bestie. She plays PS4 as well. And she made me that one, which is Left 4 Dead. I mean, not Left 4 Dead, Let It Die and Overwatch. Two of my favorite characters. Alright guys, this will have to be it, unfortunately. I hope y'all all enjoyed that, and I have to admit, it was such a wonderful time talking to y'all. As for now guys, I hope each and every one of you have a lovely night or day, depending where you are. And remember, tomorrow's 400 days. We're gonna sit, relax, and enjoy that. I will see y'all next time. Peace.